So in this video, I'm going to cover what the Ring and app actually tracks, the new Jade AI biointelligence system, and the new power plug health feature, and obviously whether it's worth buying in 2026. Hey team, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. My name's Hayden and we have a follow-up to a follow-up, I guess, of my initial review of the Ultrahuman Ring Air. Smart rings are getting very interesting right now, and one of the most talked about that I've experienced is the Ultrahuman Ring Air. Now I have been using this since May 2025, so we're coming up to 12 months worth of use, and I've recently jumped back into, I guess, testing this out once more. Now I do wear this daily, night and day, in the shower, swimming, working out, to bed, all of the things. I always wear it. Only when it needs to be charged is when I'm not wearing it. Ultrahuman have rolled out new AI features, new health tracking tools within the app, and obviously it's helpful that there is also a discount running on Amazon right now. So in this video, I'm going to cover what the Ring and app actually tracks, the new Jade AI biointelligence system, and the new power plug health feature, and obviously whether it's worth buying in 2026. Now I will insert some old footage of the previous two videos to catch us up to speed, though in a nutshell, I'll give you a little snapshot. It is basically a smart ring that tracks your health 24/7. Now the light, I'm using the sun behind the window or camera for the light in the room, so if it goes in and out, it's because it's windy and cloudy. This ring tracks your sleep quality, your heart rate, your temperature, movement and activity, and your recovery, amongst other things. They are the main ones. And it does all of this in a ring that only weighs 2.4 grams, which makes it one of the lightest on the market right now. Compared to something like my Fitbit that I still wear all the time, even though I rely on this and the associated app more than the Fitbit. The biggest difference between the two, in my experience, is you can wear the ring all day long, night and day, and you don't even notice it's on. Which means the biggest thing that surprised me the most when I first put it on, coming from someone who's not a big jewelry on the hands type of a wearer, and never have been, it's extremely comfortable to wear. Because of the lightweight vibe, comfortable feel, I've actually found it a lot easier to sleep with versus the Fitbit, which does tend to get caught in things when I'm wearing it to bed, which is super important because sleep tracking is one of the main components of the ring itself and what it captures. According to Ultrahuman, I agree somewhat in my experience. Sleep tracking is where they shine the brightest. It measures things like sleep duration, sleep quality, sleep stages, overnight body signals, recovery, and heart rate variability throughout your sleep. The app then compiles all of this as you wake up and spits out a daily insights report, which can help you understand things such as when you should train hard, when you should rest, and how well your body is recovering. One of the biggest updates is what Ultrahuman call their AI component system, Jade. Instead of just giving you the data or raw numbers, this AI Jade uses around 40 AI agents running simultaneously, which will give you information to help you better understand. And it looks at things like your sleep patterns, your recovery, your activity levels, and your long-term trends. Then rolls it all up and turns it into a personalized health insights over time. So rather than saying, congratulations, you've woken up, your sleep score is this number, it tries to help you understand the reasons why. And obviously what you can then do to positively make a difference in anything that it's saying you need to improve on. Another interesting update is the thing that they call power plugs, or power plug features, I should say, which are pretty much just specialized health tracking modules that you can add into your dashboard for specialized reporting. For all the women out there, there is one that is specifically centered around cycle and ovulation, which from what I'm reading can detect cycle patterns with over 90% accuracy. Now, obviously I haven't tested it myself, but it's there. Another interesting power plug is the AFib detection, which stands for arterial fibrillation, or detecting an irregular heart rhythm. Now, it states that it's got 90% sensitivity when detecting irregular heart rhythms. When you consider how small and light this is, it's pretty impressive. Obviously, this is not a medical diagnosis, but rather another layer of preventative awareness. One of the biggest things that I thoroughly enjoy with the Ultrahuman Smartring Air is that they don't push a subscription on you. It's not like you try it for this amount of time and then all of a sudden you've lost access to all the features and you need to start paying to get that access back. Because once you buy this ring, I mean, they do have options on their website. If you want more in-depth things, it's there. But once you buy the ring, all of the metrics and all of the tracking data is yours and always yours. Honestly, a pretty big deal because subscriptions add up over time. If you are interested in picking this up, like I mentioned at the start, there is a sale on right now from the 9th of March to the 22nd of March, 2026, where you can get 15% off the ring. And I will do the code down the bottom as well as in the description if you are interested in picking it up. So who is this ring actually for? Personally, I think it makes the most sense for people who want sleep and recovery tracking, don't like the feeling of wearing bulky smartwatches, are interested in long-term health insights, and want something they can wear 24/7 comfortably. If you're someone who likes tracking your data and you don't want yet another screen attached to your wrist, a ring is a pretty good option. Personally, I think smart rings are going to be pretty huge in wearable technology over the next coming years. They are smaller, more comfortable, and the data is getting better with every variation. And in my opinion, the Ultrahuman Smart Ring Air is one of the most interesting because of the new features that they have included, because it shows that they are evolving. They are seeing the trends that are happening out there with AI and what AI can bring, especially to tech, and they're willing to bring it on board. If you enjoy reviews and first impressions on affordable tech, skincare, and men's products in general, then maybe you should subscribe because I've always got more to come. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure you do all the fun stuff and most importantly, stay tuned.